and Omega, He the source, the ending, of the things that are, that now be, and that future ye shall see, evermore. On this 10th day of Christmas, I share with you my very favorite hymn in the entire hymnal. Hymn 82 is the articulation of the Incarnation in words that are timeless. It's my favorite hymn for a couple of reasons. One is that the theology is such that you just could spend hours reflecting on it, which frankly I have. And if you don't have a hymnal, the next time you're in church, which God willing will be sometime in 2021, thumb through it. It speaks to the mystery and the majesty and the purpose of God in language that comes to us from early centuries of the church. People have been singing this hymn for well over 1,500 years. It's one of the reasons that it's my favorite, because I stand in a tradition of Christians who look to the truth, incarnate, Jesus of Nazareth. And of course, it's the hymn that we sing in the procession to the creche at midnight mass on Christmas Eve. That solemn time where we just, again, through ritual and music and drama, simply revel in the love of God. The other reason that I find it so powerful is that it is plain song. Again, a way of singing hymns that gives life, a way that has been honored not only in monastic communities, but in church communities throughout the world and throughout the ages. Each of the 4 verses of that hymn are worthy of enormous reflection. But I figure if you're still tuning in here on the 10th day of Christmas, I'm not going to belabor it. I'm just going to offer it up to you and say thanks to God and thanks to you that we're part of a community that knows our past, that stands in the strength of the tradition. Let me reflect for just a minute about that, because Episcopalians say that we have a 3-legged stool that we rest on: Scripture, tradition, and reason. Tradition just doesn't mean things that happened a long time ago, but rather the voice of the saints who have gone before us continue to sound in our ears and in our hearts, so that in turn we may share by speaking that tradition to those around us and to those who will come after us. This hymn captures the power of tradition, the power of the past to inform the present and in turn inform the future. Jesus truly is the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. This hymn 82 captures it and speaks to it with a profundity that moves my heart. Now, it doesn't have to be your favorite hymn at Christmas, and in fact, we'll add to the end of this the staff and clergy's favorite Christmas hymn. And I hope that you'll kind of think about, well, what's the one that speaks to my heart about the mystery of the Incarnation, about the gift of God made known perfectly in the babe, Jesus of Nazareth. A babe who doesn't stay a babe, but who grows into full maturity, full manhood, so that in turn he can do the work that he has been entrusted with, and in turn, entrusting that same work to the church, so that you and I might go forth in the power of God's love, in the strength of God's Spirit, knowing that Jesus is Lord. Merry Christmas.